Hey there, welcome to my new video. My name is Vova, and today I'm going to show you how to rank your products on Amazon's first page. I'll show you products that were successfully ranked on page 1 while launching, and I'm going to explain you exactly why. I'll also show you products that failed with their launches, and I'm going to explain you exactly why, so you won't have to make these mistakes. And this is video number 3 in my Amazon product launch series. The playlist is going to be linked up here. You can check it later on. You have many tactics on how to launch products there, on how the launch mechanics work. I think you're gonna love it. Please check it out later on. And please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell in case you find value in this video. Let's go see the video now. So now we're gonna go through some products and we're gonna see which products made it with their launch and which products did not make it that well with their launch, and why not making it with your launch is gonna determine how we're gonna succeed in the future with your product, that it might have a really strong connection with the success of your product and the initial launch. So let's start right now. And the first product we have is a plug-in night light for kids by Soaking. This is like a light that you put inside, you collect it to electricity and it gives you some light, right? But how are we gonna determine if this product made a good launch or not? So we're gonna go down on the page here and we have the Helium 10 Chrome extension here, which allows us to see a few things here. So we can see here the average BSR, the bestseller rank, compared to the date, all right, and to the price. So for example, on the 29th of April, this product was priced at $15.59 and the BSR was 29,000, okay? And it shows it for each day, okay? We can see that the BSR was 93,000 on the 5th of March. On the 3rd of May, and then it continues, right? So is this a good launch? Is this a bad launch? What happened here? So what we can see is that the first sale of the product was here on the 29th of March. And maybe the product arrived to the warehouse before, we can't really know that, but we can know definitely that the first sale was made on the 29th of March. And what happened is that the first sale was made on the 29th, and then a few days passed, it's like 4 days, then was the other sale, and I can see that the dude started dropping sales really slow, okay? Probably for the initial reviews. Now, that might be good, and it might also not be good, and why? Because if you only make sales for reviews, Amazon might make you some problems for this. Now, usually for the initial reviews, Amazon kind of shuts their eyes for this. They can understand that all people get the initial reviews and they want them to succeed on the platform somewhat, right? So the first initial reviews, they have no problem. That's probably what the dude did here, right? So it seems fine in the beginning. He has 8 reviews now, 5-star, like 4.8, pretty good, right? So he dropped a few sales, then he had no sales here. You see, how can we know that he dropped a sale? Like he made a sale. The BSR drops. Once the BSR drops, that means that the sale was made. And then it goes up. That means there were no sales, and another sale here. It continues, no sales for, what was that, like 2 weeks, right? And then another sale. And he slowly starting getting sales. And why is this not a good launch? Because if you get sales in this pace, in this slow pace, Amazon is not gonna rank you for keywords. And let me prove you this. And how we're gonna do that, we're gonna copy the ASIN of this, we're gonna copy the ASIN number of this ASIN. We're gonna go to Cerebro, which is a part of Helium 10 tools. And in the Cerebro, we're gonna enter this ASIN. Now, what is gonna happen now? Once we enter the ASIN in Cerebro, we're gonna see for which keywords this ASIN is ranking and what are the positions for these keywords, like on page 1, page 2, page 29, whatever. So let's see. I'm starting a new search. And let's see what is the organic rank for this product and where is it ranking. And we're gonna take the top keywords, all right? We're gonna simply take the top keywords, right? We're gonna click on organic rank here. Oh, all right. So what we can see here is that this dude, his listing looks fine, right? Let's go back there for a second. He has nice pictures, right? I mean, I didn't really dive deep into this niche, but it looks fine. He shows the product. Well, can be better, right? But still, it's not that bad, right? We have some bullet points, the title, he has the description. Oh, there's even EBC here, It looks pretty good. But from what I can see here, he started his launch really slowly, like one sale and no sales, one sale, no sales, many no sale days. And what we can see in the Cerebro, that his organic ranks for keywords are not that good. So he might be getting sales from PPC now, or from giveaways he's making, all right? He's actually having a deal right now, right? He's having a daily deal, or how you call it, like weekly deal, best deal, whatever. Best deal, I think. But we can see his organic ranks not that good. His top position is number 14, all right? That's page 1 for only one keyword that is really small. And the next keywords are positioned on pages like 2, 4, or 3, something like this. He doesn't have good organic rankings. And I can blame the launch for this, because if he were to have good initial sales, all right, he would show the system consistency with good sales, Amazon would push him in keywords. And I'm going to show you good cases of launches. But this launch case is not that good. So you can determine, if you see this kind of graph, all right, for in the Chrome extension of Helium, you can understand that the launch is not that good. And he started his launch on the 29th of March. And now it's, what is it, June now, right? It's the beginning of June, so that's 1 month, 2 months, 2 months passed, right, since March. 2 full months, like April and May, right? We're in June now. 2 full months, and he didn't really sell that much. You know, he had not that many sales. His positions are not that good, and it's going to be really hard for him to rank higher again, because the statistics, as you can see, are not that good. And up here is going to be linked a video about how the statistics, how the BSR statistics work for the launch, and what actually determines a good launch by these BSR statistics. You can check it later on. But let's go see the next product now, and we're going to see what happened there. So we have this egg bite mode for instant pot to pack, all right? So that's like egg, this is for eggs, you know. I'm not really a good cook. I mean, I actually don't cook that much at all, but, you know, I guess you kind of mix stuff, right? And you put it and you kind of cook it, right? If that makes sense. But let's see what happened for this dude. So he launched in, what was that? April the 14th, right? And he also dropped a few sales, and then he had no sales again. And again, he dropped another one, 2 sales. He had no sales again, and he's playing with his price, dropping it, upping it, dropping it, something really weird. And we can see that he's having a pretty hard time selling. You see his BSR is pretty high. Like, let me tell you, this dude is in kitchen and dining, and in kitchen and dining, like BSR 50,000 is maybe 3 sales per day. Some of this 4 sales, correct me if I'm wrong. This is about it. So he's not selling that well. And as you can see, he's launched initially, started by not that good sales. And he also didn't get that many reviews. He just got 2 reviews. But again, guys, it's less the reviews, because you remember the previous guy had 8 reviews. He had a really good listing, I think better than this dude's. Well, he had some more infographics, and this doesn't have EBC here, right? And has only 2 reviews, right? But less the reviews is more the keyword positions. Okay, you can have 1,000 reviews, but be seen nowhere on your keywords. Okay, no positions, then who's gonna buy you, right? So let's take his ASIN again, and let me just prove you the point. And I'm gonna copy it. We go to Cerebro. I'm gonna delete this ASIN here, copy paste it. I'm gonna check where this ASIN is ranking, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the same thing, like no keywords he's ranking for. And let me see if that's true. Yep. Same thing, guys. We can see that for sous vide egg bites mode, maybe sous vide, maybe that's the name of a brand or some recipe, or maybe that's some you know, kitchen stuff I don't understand in. But the organic positions I do understand in, and I see that they are not that good. We can have we have page 1 only on for 1 keyword or 2 keywords. And yeah, it's in the end of page 1. And as you can see, these are his organic ranks. All the other keywords are ranked on page number 2, 3. People don't see that. You have to strive to go up to being at least, well, it depends on the keyword, but at least having more and more keywords on page 1, and preferably on the top of page 1, right? So this dude also, he had his launch not pretty good. You know, he launched in middle of April. He just got a few sales, and his BSR statistics are not that good now. And even if he's gonna relaunch now, or if he's gonna try aggressive PPC or just improving, it's gonna be more hard for him because of the statistics that got wrecked. All right, and let me give you an example. Let's go to the number 3 product. And we have this Sellerboard digital wireless weather station. All right, that's like a weather station. It shows you, I believe, like temperature and humidity. Pretty cool, by the way. Looks nice. All right, and the listing is cool. Like you know, the girl here is sleeping, and there's an alarm and snooze, and everything is nice. But we're gonna go and see how this product launched and what happened here. So he launched a long time ago. He launched in 2018 on the 29th of September. And let's see, he has 8 reviews since then, which is not that good. You can see some broken graph here. Now that might mean he was out of stock. Maybe he had problems with suspensions, with his ASIN. We can not really know, we can speculate. But we can understand that he launched in end of last year. Now, what happens is he got back in stock fine here on the in the beginning of February this year. He started dropping his sales, getting some sales, and again, as you can see, he doesn't really get that many sales, right? He gets one sale, then he waits a few days or a few weeks, and he gets a sale. And I think here, just listen to this, guys. I think here he started a giveaway, or maybe aggressive PPC, or I don't know, he started promoting, because we can see that suddenly, right, he's getting more sales. You see his sales rank is lower. That means he's getting more sales. And let's just see which category he's in. He's in patient loan, right? And let me get back here. So I'll tell you that 33,000 in patient loan during April. It's maybe like 50,000. It's gonna maybe, I don't know, 2 sales, 1, 2, 3 sales, not that many. But we can see that he has gotten sales here for some period of time. Maybe there was a deal, maybe it was a promotion. But the point here, guys, is that even after he dropped his BSR, that he got sales, right? He wanted to promote, but then he gotten back up. And why? Because the BSR previously, right? Previously, as you can see from October 2018, it went really up, right? And it kind of messed his statistics up. So even if he tries to get the BSR down now, right, the average BSR from here, which is really up there, is still pushing him up, right? He's trying to promote, he's trying, guys. And maybe some of you are having this problem. You have launched your product not that aggressively, and it's hard for you to promote it. That's because of the history of the ASIN. Sometimes you can restart your ASIN, which is more of a complex thing, right? But it's possible to do that as well, and then you can restart the statistics. But if you don't do that, it's going to be hard for you with your history, with the BSR history. And that's what happened to this guy. Like, he tried promoting again, probably in this point of time, which was like what, like a month here. He dropped sales, dropped, but it still brought him up because he has some statistics history, and it was not that good. All right, he dropped it here again. Oh, that was dropped actually to 8,000. Maybe there was a deal or something, a lighting deal he did, but still it keeps pushing him up because the history. Now let's check out some good examples of launches. That's probably what you're waiting for, right? To see the good stuff and how it works. So, but let's think again about the bad launches. We can see that people don't really launch aggressive. Like, they get 1, 2 sales, they wait. And this is just bad for you for the long term, because then it's going to be harder for you to get to better positions. All right. That's why you got to strive to get to better positions fast. And let's see how to do that. Let's go to the next product. And we have this red meat thermometer, right? Some of you probably like red meat, right? And you want to get it, you know, like the perfect steak, right? Each one likes his steak in his own way. Or some people don't even eat steaks. Depends on the person. But this is a thermometer to check out the steak temperature, right? I think. So what happened here? This dude launched on April 22nd, right? And while it could have been done better, this launch is pretty good. And as you can see, the graph here looks much different. And what can we notice here? So as soon as he gets his product to Amazon, 22nd of April, he gets a sale or two, all right? He gets a few sales, all right? Not that aggressively. He did it for the initial reviews, all right? So he decided to get the initial reviews from these sales, okay? Because we can see that the BSR drops here, probably friends and family, you know. And then boom, on about the 5th of the 5th, okay, like in the beginning of May, he starts really dropping his sales. I believe that's a giveaway, all right? Maybe it's aggressive PPC combined with giveaway, rebates, whatever. I'm not sure how exactly he did it, but I can definitely see that his BSR dropped, and that means that he's getting more sales, but he's getting them consistently. Look at this. He dropped it and he keeps going. All right. That's a good launch, guys. He keeps going. Although it gets a bit up here because, well, first of all, he upped his price, right? And he lowered it here and it is dropping, you see. Once we up the prices, guys, it also affects the launch. So that's why it's pretty good to launch with a lower price and let it kind of secure the positions. All right, but look at this. He launched on the 23rd of April, right? It's been like, what, a month and a bit? And let's take this ASIN, let's run it into Cerebro, and let's see the positions for this one. Okay, this is like a meat thermometer, right? We go to Cerebro, we input this ASIN, get keywords. Oh, there's gonna be a Cerebro video ranked. Let's rank it. It's gonna be it's gonna be somewhere up here, and you can check it later on to see how Cerebro works. It's actually gonna help me rank this video. If you're gonna, for example, later on go see another video from this video, this helps me rank on YouTube. But that's a bit of a different thing, right? That's YouTube. But it's gonna a Cerebro video is gonna be up here. But we have this a thermometer here, right? And we can see that this thermometer has better positions, all right, than the previous products that we have checked, right? So we can see that this one is actually ranking for page 1 on more keywords than the other products. You see, we have like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, like 10, 11 keywords that are page 1, all right, which are in the middle of page 1. And why? Because first, after having good optimized listing and having everything together, it's still about the launch, showing consistency to the system with how we launch. And that's why I've dedicated a playlist to this, so you understand how all this stuff works. And there are videos about how it's, how it's done in terms of the mechanical stuff and the BSR history stuff. It's really interesting, guys. But we can see that this dude is ranking much better than the others. And well, let me check this one. And we can see that his graph is better, although not the best way to start. Usually the best way to launch would be dropping sales immediately, like if he started his launch here, right? We can say, because I guess he tried getting his first reviews by a few sales and only then launching, because maybe then he combined it with PPC, so the PPC is going to be better, so the conversion is going to be better, right? But I believe that the best way, and what worked pretty well for me, is as soon as you have your stuff together, the listing, everything is optimized, indexed, and done, and well, then you start your I do it with giveaways usually, all right? And once you drop your giveaways, you continue your BSR on a low level, all right? And then you start getting the initial reviews, all right? So your sales start coming from the giveaways, all right? Like this pretty much, if we're speaking about the graph. It continues going like this. At some point, you start getting reviews. You combine it with your PPC. You might continue giving away, up to you. And then, your organic position should look up because you're gonna rank them, right? And also because you're gonna have some reviews and you're gonna catch up on sales. And that's what happened to this dude. But let's go see other dudes. So we have the next dude, it's pretty much the same brand, Gold Armor, and it's like a sleeping pad, right? Sleeping pad. So let's see what happened to this sleeping pad, and let me show you why this launch is not that good, but why it turned out to be not that bad. Okay, so he started in September 18, right? We can see that the graph begins here. And also he dropped a few sales. He kept dropping some sales. I'm not sure if he really, I don't know what was the part here, why he didn't launch as his other products. This dude is pretty strong, by the way. Gold Armor is a pretty strong brand. But he dropped a few sales. Maybe it was a little out of stock here, or just a period of no sales. Maybe that was a test here, it's hard to say, and that's maybe why he stopped here, or maybe he just didn't have any sales. He was selling like not that many units. And what we have here, guys, look at this. I believe that he has gotten a deal here, all right, like a best deal or something, because we can see that his BSR dropped like dramatically here, all right? Or maybe it was a giveaway. He decided, all right, I'm gonna give a strong giveaway for this product right here, and let's see what happens. So I'm not sure if he did it by having a best deal or by having his own giveaway. You see, he dropped the price also. But what we can see here is that his BSR, you see his average here, average daily BSR here, you see it was 20, 50, 100, maybe 80,000 daily, 100,000. But then the BSR dropped to 700, 800, 1,000, all right? And for some specific amount of time, it was pretty low. And you can see that it somehow lowered down all the BSR. You see all the, the upcoming BSR here is also lower, all right? And this is, I believe, because he kind of leveled it, right? It was pretty high, all right? And then he dropped it really low, but then, you know, the system still tries to find the average kind of thing. And then it was super here, right? And then it dropped, poof, like massively down. But then it's going somewhere in the middle. You see, it kind of stabilizes later on the average of 30,000, all right? And it's much better than here, right? Like this part after his giveaway or the best deal, I'm not sure, is much better because he was able to even it. You know, he showed the system like, yes, I'm ready to come to page one. I'm ready to be better, all right? And this is what influenced this, all right, as you can see. And this is not the best launch, but we can see like it kind of explains us some stuff about the launch. So as you can see that, yes, it's still possible even after having not the best history to even your history, but it's going to be harder. That's why it's important to launch aggressively, good and strong immediately once you start launching, right? So we can also take this product and check out Cerebral. Look, guys, this one is an old ASIN, right? This one is what, like a year old, year and a half old. We're probably going to see many keywords on page one. I'm not sure, I believe so, but yes, still the launch for him, well, initial launch was not good, but he relaunched or whatever. Yeah, we can see that, no, not that many actually. We can see only a few keywords being ranked high, and most of them are not that good. Because actually, let me go back to this dude. Yeah, his BSR is not that crazy. He's 20,000, and maybe that's sports and outdoors, I believe, right? Or maybe that's 8,000 sports and outdoors. I'm not sure. I don't sell in sports and outdoors, so I think that would be. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many sales per day that's 8K in sports and outdoors, but maybe 10. I don't know, 15, 5. I'm not sure, but it's definitely better than 100,000, right? So these are his positions. So this is what happened to him. This is Cozy Life, the corner protector. And this one has pretty good history here. And let's see what happened. He is a great example of a great launch. Let me explain you why. So he started his history on the 27th of, what was that? Of June, right? And as he started, his BSR, he's in baby, right? That's baby, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just make sure that's baby. Yeah, that's baby. So he started in baby category. And as his first day, as the first day came, when the product landed on Amazon, he started dropping his sales, getting sales, right? And let me tell you, 12,000 baby is like about 8 sales per day these days. Right, 7,000. So he started getting sales immediately as he got his product, indexed it, got it optimized. Right, this is the basics, guys. Right, we have optimized listing, we have indexed listing, 100% indexed listing. Everything is indexed because if we get a sale and everything is indexed, all the listing is gonna go up. That's SEO. That's SEO basics on Amazon, I'd say. And I believe that he did it. And look at that. Straight away, he started with his giveaway, or I'm not sure how he launched. Maybe he launched PPC only. I can't really tell what he exactly did, but we can see that straight away he started getting sales. And we see that he started getting many sales, all right? Because 5,000 in baby is like 15 sales per day. So you can see that at least, you know, he was like giving away like 15 units per day for a while. So let's say he started on 27th of June. And up until on the 6th of 27th. That's like a week, 2 weeks, all right? About 2 weeks of launch here. And boom, he lowered his price as well. And it also helped him with his launch. Maybe it would have been better for him to launch lower immediately. But he understood that. He dropped his price a bit. And he secured positions on 1,000. And 1,000 babies, like, I don't know, 30, 40 sales per day. And since then, you can see his graph going like this on the same level. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, da-da-da-da, 1,000. And even lower now, 300, right? And let's take this ASIN and let's just see if I'm right and his positions are also good. Let's check. As you can see, the idea again is to show the system consistency from the beginning because it writes down better history, guys. All right, that's it. The better history, yeah. And you can see how better this one performs. Look at this. Although he's a bit more old ASIN, right? This ASIN is what? He started in the summer of 18. What a summer, right? If you guys remember. Oh, pretty much the same. You know, this, what was that? A bed, sleeping pad. He also started somewhere there. But you saw the positions of this one, all right, versus the position of this one, all right, of the baby corner protector, all right? And look at the positions here. He has like position 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. He has only for page 1, right? Let's see, like organic rank between 16, right? It's gonna like show us like all the keywords he has on page 1. He has 190 keywords on page 1. Yeah, that's what he has, like 190 keywords on page 1. That's a lot of sales, guys, you know. So and we can see why, because he launched aggressively in the beginning, right? And that means that he locked better positions. He initially did that. And some of you might call it the honeymoon period, all right? And which might sound right, but essentially what I'm trying to pass to you here is that it's just the statistics of your ASIN on a period of time, all right? So this dude, in the beginning, straight away, made it pretty good, and he created many sales, be that giveaways, be that PPC, whatever. I'm not sure exactly what he did. I can't know that from here, but he did do that. He got sales from somewhere, all right, straight away. He didn't wait, all right, because he straight away wrote down good statistics for this ASIN, and this ASIN is now, you know, is working pretty well. Versus the ASINs I've showed you in the beginning that gotten just one sale here, one sale here. And this is for you guys who are about to launch their products or are launching their products. Think about it, guys. How are you going to launch it? Are you able to sustain sales throughout a period of time? Because I don't want you to get to a position like this dude where he didn't launch that well and then he tried relaunching and he burned money here because it was harder. It is possible still to relaunch, yes, but you're going to be much more aggressive. You know, when an ASIN gets older, you know, he gets his time on Amazon, it's going to be much harder if the statistics are not clear. And that's again a good example of a good launch here. This is a good example. Just picture this in your eyes, guys. Now, please, this is a good example of a launch. Straight away, sales, 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 never stopping sales. And less good example where sale, nothing, sale, nothing, sale, nothing. Now, please check out this playlist over here. It's going to explain you everything about a successful Amazon product launch. You're going to find launching techniques there. You're going to see how the launch works, all the mechanics, good stuff. Check it out now, guys. You're going to love it. And thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing to my channel and hitting that bell so you get notified when I release new videos. Thank you. See you in my next one.